All right, guys. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Narlord here, and we're back with a This Week at Bungie. Haven't read it yet, but judging from the picture here, looks like Guardian Games is quickly approaching. And I don't know if you guys saw, but they did have a little bit of a leak a couple weeks ago. So we have seen these already, but I think they look pretty sweet. So without further ado, this week at Bungie, we've had our heads down making sure Season 17 is poised to rock and roll and recovering from that whopper of a Twab last week. I'm not going to lie, I really struggled writing this, only because that previous one by DMG dropped lots of solid info about sandbox changes, weapon tweaks, and more. This will be less extensive, but we hope you enjoy what we've got linked up and talk about this week. That, and we still have a few surprises up our proverbial sleeves. We don't want to keep some aspects of what we want to keep some aspects of what is next under wraps. We don't want to ruin the surprise after all. This week we're talking about the return of our yearly tradition, which is Guardian Games. Each Warlock, Hunters, and Titans go head-to-head to prove who is the boss, even though it clearly Titans. No, it's not, hippie. Shut up. Hunters took a gold last year, so Warlocks and fellow Titans, it's time to suit up. This year, we're changing things up a bit. Okay, all right. Well, we'll be taking a look into more in Season 17 reward changes, pool rotations, and more. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so guys, Guardian Games and beyond. Eyes up, Guardian. It's that time of year again. Next week, Guardian Games 2022 will kick off on May 3rd, and it's free for all players. Destiny 2. This event is a tradition, and it's the perfect excuse to get into that friendly, competitive spirit. While the spirit of the annual class battle remains the same, Guardian Games 2022 does have a few changes that players can look forward to. First things first, what determines the winner? Much like previous Guardian Games, participants will be tasked with depositing those hard-earned medallions at the podium in the tower. You know the drill. Medallions can be earned by completing certain activities and mini-quests called contender cards and platinum cards. These activities are designed to be flexible, so if you've got the time, we've got those shiny medallions. All right. I'll tell you what, they just really know how to build the hype here, man. This is just some good stuff. All right, higher tier medallions, which grant more points, can be earned in activities like raids, dungeons, competitive PvP, Trials of Osiris, and survival, and seasonal activity, PsyOps battlegrounds, and a higher difficulty and more. Lower tier medallions, which are important too, drop in content like Gambit, Vanguard Strikes, Quick Play, Crucible, and other Throne World activities at the standard difficulty level. Gold medals can be earned by completing contender cards and easier activities, whereas platinum medals drop from platinum cards. They're completed through tougher content. Basically, play what you want, snatch those pinnacles, and scoop up some shiny medallions to bank at the tower. But wait, there's more! Guardians. Something new coming to Guardian Games this year is a strike scoring, which factors in playtime only for Guardian Games playlists. Additionally, we've got strike medals, which are designed to reward players for pulling off some pretty expressive feats, like taking out a ton of enemies with a fancy little combat jig like Shatter. This should help with players that feel like they are being matched with others that just zip right through strikes. Why rush through when you can score some additional points by going ham and showing the bad guys what's up? There are 2 Guardian Games playlists, training and competitive, and when you play matters. Let's break it down. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the place to be is the training playlist. Here you can earn practice scores, the combined score of your entire fire team on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, it's time to get sweaty in the competitive playlist. This is where you'll earn exciting rewards. Players can earn buffs in the recreational training and competitive playlist by ranking bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. These last until the next weekly reset. You can use these buffs in the regular Vanguard Ops playlist. Players will also be able to unlock torches to light in the tower based on their highest score past a certain threshold. For example, lighting the bronze, silver, gold, platinum torches grants rewards and a glow that can be seen on the right shoulder of a Guardian's armor. Interesting. So you can feel extra pretty, it says here. Lighting the torches is monumental when it comes to the Guardian Games experience, and we want Guardians in Destiny 2 to feel a significance in-game. For any personal medallion deposits, there is some glow action on with the way the accompanying left shoulder glow as well. Any progress in the accomplishment, and we want you to feel proud of the time you put in. All right, so here we have some close-ups, it looks like, of the armor. So we've got the Hunter there. We've got the Titan, and we have the Master Class, which is the Warlock. I think that looks pretty damn cool myself. The overall structure of Guardian Games is designed to focus on skill level, meaning that higher scores are achieved by taking out tougher activities, defeating enemies, staying alive, and completing an activity in a timely manner. New bounties have also been thrown in for this year's activity or festivities to help players feel inspired to engage in the Guardian Games Strike and Battlegrounds playlist. A little nudge for players who engage with a specific event-specific Vanguard medal system, if you will. Since there's a nifty new content this year, we've also updated our Contender and Platinum cards, as well as our Medallion rewards for completing those new challenges. New raid? Check. Legendary Master Lost Sectors? Check. New seasonal content? Yep, also check. You can choose to spend your time in the newer content, but it's not required to participate. More options, more ways to play, keep it fun, keep it fresh, but also keep the core spirit alive for what Guardian Games is, and that's a community-wide effort to show off some class love. Let's get to the rewards, shall we? What are they? For those that have an affinity for submachine guns, the title is a new legendary sub-archetype that will be available during the event. According to Jason Briggs, a test lead at Bungie, the title is a Hockey Void SMG for the energy slot that is an aggressive frame with a unique origin perk, Classy Contender, which grants class ability energy with final blows from this weapon. It has a wide range of perks that can roll with it, and players will have many opportunities to earn Masterwork drops with double perk in both the third and fourth columns. So this looks an awful lot like the Antiope D back from, I think, year 1 of Destiny. That thing's been gone. However, that was probably my favorite SMG a long time ago, and I would be over the moon to get that bad boy back. So class items can also be earned, as well as another shot at the Heir Apparent and its Catalyst. So the sandbox is about to get a little more interesting during the Guardian Games celebration. Oh, and did we mention that players that score in the top 10% at the end of the event will get a spiffy new emblem to show off? Yeah, we've got that too. That is a good looking emblem, not gonna lie. Top 10% though, sounds like a little bit of a challenge. The emblem from the player that scores in the top 10% will be rewarded after we combine their highest scores from each week. When the event ends, the combined score will determine who made it to the top of the player base for Guardian Games. This will unlock a special triumph, and boom, emblem awarded. With every player having their own unique playstyle, most have a main class. This is awesome, but does mean that not every class has the same number of Guardians competing for that Guardian Games win. Last year, games included a 10% catch-up buff that allowed for each class to have a fighting chance, regardless of how many players are in that class pool. This was to encourage players to feel like they have equal footing regarding competition, and it seemed to work out pretty well in the end, but there's always room to make improvements. This year, each team's score multiplier will start with whatever value they ended up during the last year's activities. Titans having placed third in most days will have the largest boost. Warlocks with the second most days in third place will get a moderate boost. Hunters having placed third the least number of days will get the smallest boost. A little added bonus includes a minor 4% bump to their multiplier for the class in second place, with a 10% bump for those in third place. All right. We heard you liked the graphs in last Twab, so we're throwing in one for good measure to break down participation rates for the 3 classes since the launch of the Witch Queen, seen below. This graph breaks down the time spent for all 3 classes, ramping up towards this year's Guardian Games since the launch of the Witch Queen, giving us a little insight into where everyone is at these days and what sort of class engagement we're expecting to see. All right, guys, so here's another graph, it looks like. Got a lot of people playing Hunter and Warlocks in second, it looks like. Although it looked like everything started off as Warlock, and it's a little bit switched over to Hunter, and then Titans are, down below, right where they belong. All right. As mentioned in previous Twabs, Guardian Games 2022 kicks off May 3rd and will run until May 24th. So get that gear ready and make your fire team proud. I don't know about you guys, but I am very, very excited about that submachine gun. Can't wait. It's Hake, which is my favorite, my favorite type of weapon foundry, and also Void, which is, I'm a Void Warlock, so I play that way more than anything else. Nezrex will be happy. So, Guardian Games Cup, a new way to win. With Guardian Games on the horizon, we're excited to see the 3 classes battle it out once more, but that doesn't mean that the games will have to be limited to just in-game. Oh, nay. Okay. We're very excited to announce that Guardian Games Cup is happening at the same time and is a brand new out-of-game event that ups the ante a little bit for a good cause. So, what is Guardian Games Cup? Well, we're pretty community-focused here at Bungie, if you couldn't tell, so we thought it would be fun to task some hardcore Guardians with the hefty responsibility of being a shining beacon for their class. Which class will claim that podium's top spot? We'll have to wait and see, but Guardian Games Cup takes the anticipation and brings it into the real world with the help of some competition-loving creators. From May 3rd to May 24th, some of your favorite streamers will team up around the world, a whopping 42 teams across 14 territories in total, ducking it out to show why Titans are the best. Oh, wait, I can't say that. Why insert favorite class here deserve the shiny. All right. You jerk. The top team will even win a custom digital piece by Trap, but why stop there? Guardian Games Cup will be yet another amazing charity initiative with the Bungie Foundation, and because of that, there will be some prizes both in and out of Destiny 2 for participants who enjoy when donations are made to Direct Relief. One of these prizes include a rad piece of artwork from the incredible, talented Farian Art. We'll have more to share soon, including which teams you can cheer on as they go for the gold. It'll be a good time filled with friendly competition and camaraderie. We hope you join us. All right, so that sounds pretty dope, guys. I think that's the first time we actually had something that happened outside, so they turned this into a little more, community-driven. So, a little more in-game weapon love. With the new season comes new rewards. The next season is going to be a doozy, but we want you to experience the story and its surprises on your own. No spoilers here. That being said, we did want to share some of the rewards that are coming down the pipeline. Season 17, the ritual weapons available when ranking up will be a heavy machine gun chain of command. Like previous seasons, this reputationally driven reward will come with a unique ornament that depends on the vendor. All right, so next season, I'm thinking machine guns are going to be pretty damn good next season, given the buffs that they're getting. And the season after that, they might even be good too, because typically it kind of goes that way. So I'm not sure, but no, that looks like a pretty damn good machine gun. So you've got your 3 different ornaments here. So in Crucible, you got Mandated Artillery Ornament. Gambit, you got Insubordination Ornament, and then Vanguard Standard Regulation Ornament. For those itching for new playlist weapons, in Crucible, there is the Riptide Fusion Rifles. In Gambit, there is a Dead Weight Shotgun. In Vanguard, there is a Student Whistle Bow. Nightfall drops is they're actually adding Horror's Lease as the Pulse Rifle, and then the DFA is back. Hell yeah. As Nightfall drops, and finally Trials of Osiris, Forgiveness Sidearm, and then Burden of Guilt Fusion Rifle. The Messenger Pulse Rifle and Shayera's Wrath will be leaving at the end of Season 17 pool. Okay, so get your Shayeras and Messenger while you can, because end of next season, that's when they're going away. Season 16 weapons will be shifting over into the standard loot pools with the Crisis Inverted Hand Cannon in Crucible, the Herod Sea Auto Rifle in Gambit, and the Vanguard Shotgun Fortissimo 11. We'll have more to share about Season 17 closer to the launch date, but for now, there are those are the new pew-pews to look forward to. Player support report. So hotfix 4.0.1.2. That's coming out next Tuesday, May 3rd. The Destiny 2 hotfix will be released. 9 a.m. is when it starts, and then 11 a.m. is when the maintenance completes. Broken Barrier Emblem. The Broken Barrier Emblem have been added to accounts of players who participate in the Festival of the Lost Armor Ornament vote for Team Monsters versus Mechs. Looks like that's going to be happening on Tuesday as well. So you get your emblem. Actually, a pretty damn good looking emblem too. There's a few known issues, and if you want to check all those guys out. So attempting to cast Nova Pulse too soon after entering Nova Warp will cause the cast to fail. Casting Nova Pulse with low Nova Warp energy may cause players to be removed from their super prior to the ability damage being dealt. Antaeus Ward's Titan Exotic Leg Armor does not change glow armor or color based on equipped subclass, and then weapons and UI elements may not successfully load when players enter the Mindscapes and Psyops Battlegrounds. If you guys want to check out an entire list of issues, there's our article right there. All right, to our movie of the week, we've got MASH or Destiny 2, the movie here, if you want to check that out on YouTube. And you've also got Justice, a Destiny 2 fan film. And then also we got The Matrix, but in Destiny. Interesting. Artist of the week, like we got a pretty good looking tattoo right there. I'm not a tattoo guy myself. I'm kind of a big old puss when it comes to that, but that was cool. And then Raiden with the Boys. That looks pretty neat. And then last but not least, we got more Rolk. Too bad doesn't have have those sexy feet in there. All right, Bungie Foundation strikes again in a good way. The Bungie Foundation continues to shine a bright light on sometimes bleak world that we're just not that we're just saying that to sound edgy or existential. There is a lot of good that comes from this initiative, including a heartwarming milestone raised for Ronald McDonald House. We've got Bungie Foundation's Christine Edwards here with the latest update. So Christine Edwards, the Bungie community has never ceased to amaze us. You all exceed our past fundraising records for a whopping $306,820 raised for Ronald McDonald House. That equates to over 10,000 nights for families to stay in a safe, welcoming environment so they can focus on their child's healing. That's awesome. With the average family staying in the house for 2 months, you have ensured roughly 170 families will have all their needs cared for throughout the entire course of their child's treatment. That is absolutely incredible and something we should all feel so proud of. We'd like to share a message from Ronald McDonald's House Director, Vanessa Kirk-Bailey. Each year, we are overwhelmed with gratitude for your generosity of the gaming community. Destiny players embrace the new annual Kilts for Kids fundraiser and have raised more than $300,000 already this year to help support the families at the Seattle and Anchorage Ronald McDonald houses. The Ronald McDonald House family thanks the Destiny community. And that's a picture of them, guys. So yeah, that's super, super awesome. We're hard at work to deliver the prizes you all earn through donations. Please expect emails from us no later than May 6th, 2022. And then, of course, you're getting that emblem if you donated. We've said it before and we'll continue to say it. You are hands down the best community out there. Thank you for continuing to demonstrate that you are your compassion and generosity is making the world a better place. To check out other rad Bungie Foundation initiatives, be sure to check the official website right there for you. All right, while not a novel like last week's Twab adventure, we hope you enjoyed what we showed off. Before we let you go, we have just one more thing for Trials of Osiris lovers out there. The next Trials Labs will be directly impacted by you. On May 3rd, players will receive an email from Bungie that will allow you to vote on which map you'd like to see in the next rotation. On May 5th, the vote will close, and the winning map will be revealed in next week's Twab. In my best RuPaul's Drag Race voice, you're a winner, baby. The voting poll will look like this. You will click on the picture of the map you want to play next, and then that's the one that your vote counts towards. I think they're doing that because when you got the email from the last thing, Monsters vs. Mechs, whatever part of the picture you clicked on, that's how you gave your vote. I thought, honestly, that the whole picture was just a link, and it took you to a web page, but no, that's how you cast the vote. So be sure to click on the side of the picture that you are wanting to vote for. Have any impressive clips from matches on any of these maps? Send them in by tagging Trials Labs Vote between now and then and starting the chance to see your clip featured on bungie.net. We know that emails are still an issue for some players, and we want you to know that we are looking at alternative ways to do fun things like this in the future. In the meantime, there have been a few troubleshooting techniques that we've seen high success rates for, so feel free to mosey on over there to learn more. Just another small reminder, DMG is taking some much-deserved time off in the next few weeks, and we want him to be able to enjoy the time peacefully so he can feel rested, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the world. If you need help, the rest of the community team and the official Bungie channels will be here to help, just without the cool yellow beanie. We do have bread, though. Until next time, stay kind, don't forget to hydrate as the months get warmer, and go out there and do some good. Anyway, bye. I should go. Hippie. All right, boys, that is your Twab for the day. Remember to, drop a like and a follow on and a subscribe on the channel if you don't mind. It's really to help us out. It's the cheapest, and it's free, so that'd be super dope. We are streaming live on Twitch on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then on Saturdays, every once in a while, we are going to be on live as well. Sometimes we go over some lore stuff and that kind of thing. So if you'd like to see more of content like this, just keep on, Other than that, guys, we will catch you all into the next one. Peace.